Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On today's episode of Early Years Matters TV, I'm going to be talking about how to keep your child engaged during summer. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about how to keep your child engaged during summer. At last, summertime is here. Yes, this is a time that the children are always looking forward to, that they don't have to go to school. And parents as well, like at least you have your time that, you don't have to be rushing in the morning to drop your kids. All of this, it is really important that you engage your child or your children during summertime. So I'm going to be giving out some of the ways you could engage your child during summertime. If this is the kind of video you're looking for, please kindly ensure that you watch this video to the end. Okay, so in relation to engaging your child during summertime, I would allow you to encourage your children to learn a skill. Yes, it is a time for them to learn a skill. Okay, so some of these children might be on holiday for 2 months, some might be on 2.5 months. So it's important, just let that 2.5 months or 2 months to just go like that. Let them learn a skill. Okay, so even before summertime, you'd have observed your children, you'd have known some of the things that they like to do. So encourage them to take this on further. So let them learn a skill. It could be photography, it could be painting, it could be cooking, baking. So it's important that you encourage your children during summertime to learn a skill. And do not just look at it this way that, they are learning a skill just for the purpose of summertime. These are the skills that they are going to need for later on in life. Cite an instance. Okay, for instance, if a child learns to go and paint, okay, you might be looking at it, what does painting have to do for later on in life? Yes, it's preparing the child to be creative. Yes, if a child learns a photography, it's important. Who knows? The child might end up, being a content creator, might be creating things like making things. So I would like you to know that there is no skill that your child will learn is a waste. Do not look at it this way. These are the skills that they're never going to need when they grow up in life. I know this is what my child wants to go and study. No, these are the skills that they will need later on in life. Nobody knows. There's no skills that is wasted. So the ways you could engage your child during summertime is let them learn a skill. Observe your children. What are the skills that they would like? Or talk to them, engage in discussions with them. Okay, so it's summertime. What skills would you like to go and learn? So it's a tip I'm going to give out today is during summertime, encourage your children to learn a skill. All right. Second tip I'm going to give out to you is summertime. It's a time for you to bond with your child or children. Yes. Not just look at it and say, well, it's summertime. Okay, at least the children can have their time. I can have my time. It's a time for you to bond with your children. Look at it this way. The time you do not have during school time, because school time, maybe you drop them in the morning, you're rushing to work. You do not have time for them. In the evening when they are back, they do their school work. They go to bed. You yourself, you're trying to catch up with the day. Make summertime as a time to engage with your children, a time for you to find out things about them. And look at it this way. Summertime is a time for you to instill discipline in your children. The things that you want your children to learn, summertime, this is the time. Because like I said earlier, during school time, it might be difficult because everybody is busy. So look at summertime as a time to bond with your children, a time that when you spend time with your children, there's some things you'll find out about them that you'll be able to correct them. So I would like you to take note, whether you're the parent, you're the guardian, make use of summertime. Use summertime to bond with your children, to find out things about them. Also, use summertime to instill discipline in your children. There are some things that you want your children to do. There are some behaviors that you want your children to cultivate. Look at summertime as a time that you'll be able to teach them all of these skills. Okay, so do not let summertime just go and like that. Look at it. It's holiday time. I can have my time. I don't need to rush in the morning to drop the kids. This is a time for you to engage with your children. It's a time for you to find out things about them and the things that you want your children to learn. Okay, it's a time for you to teach them the skills. Take note of these tips, all right? Okay, so the last tip I'm going to give out today is use summertime as a time for your children to engage in voluntary work. Yes, if they are older children, look at it as a time for them to engage in voluntary work. Okay, so they could help out in the community. Okay, so engage in community work. Okay, so it's important. Like for instance, you could have like in the community, there are children that can engage activities in the community to keep people engaged. Okay, encourage your children during summertime to engage in voluntary work. Okay, in the community. Okay, is there a need in the community? You and your children, you can engage in this. And I also want you to know that in relation to voluntary work, it doesn't have to be something that already exists in the community. It could be something that you and your children could start. Okay, maybe like you just want to clean up the whole community. Maybe your area, you just want to clean up your area, okay, start in your area. And it's important, like I said earlier, these are the skills that these children will need as they grow up. Like for instance, if children engage in voluntary work, they learn from younger age to look after the community. They learn from younger age to mind the community. They learn from it to put the community at heart. Okay, so it's important that during summertime, encourage your children to engage in voluntary work. And like I used to say on this channel, parenting should be intentional. It's not just you as a parent or the guide and telling the children this is what you want them to do. You have to engage in the process yourself, okay? Not do as I say or do as I do. I would like you to take note as parents, as guidance. It's not do as I say, it's do as I do, okay? Let the children see you do these things and then they will be able to follow you, okay? So I hope you've taken note of all the points that I've listed earlier in relation to engaging your children during summertime. And if you want more of this on this channel, what do you have to do? Subscribe for more, and not just subscribing, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first person to be notified each time a new video is being dropped on this channel. Until I come your way, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye bye.